They're building the road, and I've just sorted the sheep out. So I'm going to go back here because evidence has been that you need more tiles because Nicaea is growing quicker than I thought. Oops. Get the promotion before you forget. Yeah, that's growing at still quite a pace. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do about that either because I don't have guilds yet, so I can't build trading posts which increase gold rather than food like farms do. I'm going to build here a shrine, and then I'm probably going to end up building a circus. Horses means you can build circuses are basically coliseums with no gold maintenance, so really they're superior in every way. You can only build them though if you've got horses or elephants in your territory, and I don't think there are any elephants anywhere in this territory, so it's only horses in my case. I'm going down this map and there is a lot of, I can see why there's been so much infighting. Simply because if we look where we are now with the sword, Rakemeng took out Denmark. One of Spain's cities is literally on his doorstep. You can see the Spanish border. If you look to the left of Copenhagen, there is clearly an Iroquois city. Don't know which one, but there's certainly one there. And he's probably going to settle another one round here. I told you they like city spamming, the Iroquois. Yeah, there's a lot of potential here for things to be a bit dangerous. Buffalo Creek is the city there. I don't think I can open borders with people yet because I don't have chivalry. So I'm going to get stuck trying to go through here, I imagine. So unless Rakemeng has... Oh, he does. That's perfect. Can I do that? No. He wants paying. That's not happening. Will the Iroquois do it? They're friendly, so they probably will. Yep, they will. So Rakemeng is a pain in the arse, but the Iroquois will let me, so that is fine. Yeah, there's a random gold supply up there. That's a shame. It's next to six iron as well. Oh, how can a place so bad have supplies that good? There is an argument though for placing a city 2 tiles to the right of the gold, because you would have access to the lake, and that means that you'd be able to get the benefits from having the lake there, like building the gardens, while at the same time you really wouldn't get attacked navally. It just means you're surrounded by a lot of really, really inadequate tiles. And you would have to rely on the food from the lake, so that's not ideal. Oh, we've just met Sydney somehow, wherever they are. Let's find them on the map. Oh, they're there, okay. What I might do is try to follow the road the Iroquois built, because it will mean I can check their empire out pretty quickly. Yeah, here's Sydney. Washington is still in the lead on points with Hiawatha right on his tail, so they're probably both still built. Oh, there's the. That's where the settler he captured went. He built Brantford with it. We now have education, which means we can try and get back on track with the science, because we can build universities, and they are incredibly useful. Because as you may have worked out, they produce a lot of science. And we've met Almaty as well. Where do we want to go from here there? We've got to education like we said we wanted to. I might hold off on guilds just for a moment. Unless I want to go for machinery, because I have to get guilds first if I want to do that. If I want to go for machinery and crossbows, I have to go for guilds. If I want to get physics or steel, so I either have trebuchets or longswords, I have to get metal casting first. I'm going to go for machinery first to defend my empire, then I will build the offensive units. Going for the defence is more of a priority than going for the attack right now. Simply because if we took the Iroquois on right now, we would probably lose. And if we took the US from right now, we would probably lose. That may sound a bit defeatist, but we haven't got a big army. That's why we're making so much money. I know Sydney's not happy with... How many city-states have had gold? That is ridiculous. So many city-states in this game have gold as a resource. That just makes it even more tempting to take one out. Now I could build a cataphract to show you how one works, but that really isn't a very good priority right now. I have the barracks just in case I want to start building here, but I'm better going for a university. I want to try and get as many cities as I can with universities before I start building military units, because it means while I'm focusing on my military, my science will still be going up at a good speed. Woo, spot another natural wonder. Mount Sinai. It's worth a lot of faith if you have the tile, but it's not a particularly good tile to work, to be brutally honest with you. Most wonders aren't very good, natural wonders aren't very good tiles to work. There are a couple of exceptions. The Rock of Gibraltar I think is 2 food, 5 gold, so that's not a bad tile to work, it's just not incredible. There is a tile that when you work it just has 10 gold. I can't remember what that's called off the top of my head. And that can be tempting to work sometimes if you're just really after some gold or you've got a really impressive gold city. Actually I'm going to say yes to open borders because I will probably swoop around to check his cities while I'm at it. Cahokia has been I was about to say attacked by Rakiming, but that wasn't really the way to report it. He's allied with the Iroquois, so that's what's happened. Sometimes it's best, now see I've spotted a barbarian encampment there, sometimes it's best to leave them alone so that they'll attack the other empires, but at the same time I'd really prefer the gold, but I might leave that one alone if it doesn't attack me. I need to go around it, but I might not attack it. I might put a city here, I can definitely afford to do that right now. Yeah, let's get on with that. I just don't have enough military units to protect the settler. So I will temporarily have to borrow this composite bowman and put it where I want to put the settler. Settlers, even once you've got the bonus on them to build them double speed in your capital, they're still really slow to... That's not good. Hang on. Whoa! What's going on here? That's not good. What is she doing? I am not in a good place if she decides to attack me now, because my sword is miles away, and so is this. I might have been caught a little short with my trousers down. Right, well we've got to keep this going anyway, even if it means not taking a unit with it. I've just checked it, so surely I'll be fine. So I'm going to put that in my city as a precaution here, because that may have just badly caught me out. I just said I was about to do all this military work and they've just beat me to the punch. And I don't have a spare, but I will get a spare truffles very soon. That is not a very good deal. Will you take that as a deal? Okay, I'll take that. That's not too bad. Oh, I can't believe this. How much will it cost to build a unit? So even the cataphracts need 890. Ooh, that's not good. Is there any other resource that we're probably going to get 2 of soon? No, there isn't. How long is it going to take? 4 turns. I know what I might do, actually. I have an idea. Who has some gold? I don't want to sell it to the Iroquois, that would be a disaster. Nobody has a lot of gold. Can I sell you, sir, 1 piece of iron? I can, for 122 gold. I don't want to sell anybody more than one, because they'll become dangerous. He already has 5, so he might not take another. I don't want open borders, I want extra gold. Will that work? Yes.
Alright.
Okay. So I can get a cataphract out. I wasn't intending to build one at any point, but you will now see one. And it's one of the very few horses that you may be tempted to put a bonus in rough terrain with. Because it gets a bonus out of being rough terrain, you know, in that it can defend, unlike every other horse. That is a disaster though. Why now? Unless she isn't going for me and she's just using the open borders. But why would she go this way? That makes no sense. Either way, by getting the cataphract out was the right decision. And I'm going to temporarily move my pike in the location here as well, in case I get attacked. And I'm going to bring my composite back, but it will take longer because I chose to get extra gold, not open borders, so I'm going to have to go around Sigtuna. I like the emblem that cataphracts have. It's like a mummy version of a horse. Mummy being the Halloween ghoul as opposed to the relative of the family. Yeah, I don't think she's attacking me, you know. I don't think she's going after me. Because had she have been, she would have declared war by now. That's what the AI tends to do. So what on earth is she doing? Who is she attacking? She might be going after the US. But if she was going after the US, why wouldn't you go that way? Because it might be slow, the terrain. That might be why. I think she's going after the US. Ooh, I might want to temporarily delay this until that's ready. No, screw it. I'll build it now. It means I'm temporarily going to have an unhappy empire, but it is only going to be very temporary, so I might as well just do it now. Get the monument built, please. No one can complain that I built a city there. It's nowhere near anybody. And it also means I've got access to more horses. 4 more horses, in fact, so that's quite a nice supply. I am going to try and get my units back though, because this has made me very much conscious that I don't have a big enough army, and that if I do actually get attacked, that I am going to be up shit creek without a paddle. So we will address this issue while we can. So after those two have built the wonders and probably built a university between them, I will start building military based units. Muang Xiaoyuan still hasn't got access to that marble yet, so that's quite something. Marble arguably being the best luxury resource. I still think gems are better, but marble is really right up there. That's not a bad force she's taking to attack the US with. I wonder if she'll go to Sigtuna first. The only problem with attacking Sigtuna from my side is that you've got to go over the river. So unless you're going to go where the truffles are, you're going to have a hard time. They've only got 1 horse archer protecting it though, so I suppose if you're going to attack it, you might as well do it now. And now that those truffles have been built into a camp, I think they are. Yeah, now that they've been built, I am back to a happy empire. I am going to go and improve the deer first because the extra food is beneficial. Wrong, I'm not. I'm going to go for the horses. Tried to change of mind at the last minute. Yeah, I'm going to go improve the horses first. Again, if I can keep that population low to spread my religion more quickly, that would be great. So like Antioch and Varna, I'm going to purposely keep low on the population front to try and convert them into a religion early before they start growing really quickly and it gets harder and harder to convert them. My composite's right in the way of Spain's units, so she's going to have to go around me. Or alternatively, just wait in front of me. That's not much of a solution, but never mind. Antwerp has found a barbarian encampment, and I will go and take that out. Poorly, I'll have to go with my pike, because there's the off chance that it might well be a pike encampment. Going to put my unit there, let Isabella's units pass, then I shall smile and be happy. Might actually take the cataphract, because the cataphract can still grow some experience points from hitting barbs. I just hope it's not a spear or a pike that I am met with. I can probably take a barbarian spearman, but a barbarian pike might be a problem. Built my shrine here. I'm now going to go for a circus. Like I said, a circus is 2 happiness for free, just so long as you build it. Spain has enhanced their religion. Well, they've done that quickly. And we have the Great Mosque of Dien and the Chicken Itza at the same time. That's not cheesy. Getting 2 wonders on the same turn. That is always a nice feeling. They are taking ages to move their troops around. Okay, I'll just go this way. Whatever. Yeah, it only take me 22 turns to build a uni there, and 23 in the capital, so I might as well quickly build them and then start producing military units, because you'll notice my science right now is 51.25. That will go up quite a lot soon, because there's a university being built there, there's a university in the capital, a university in the second city. My science revolution is really going to take place soon. The Iroquois have enhanced their religion as well, and I'm close to enhancing my religion, so we're really quite close together in terms of who's got the best religious power. I almost always try and enhance my religion before I start spreading it. And there's nobody there. Well, that was easy. 1 turn allies with Antwerp again. Oh, I thought we were going to get some experience, it was just there. I'm disappointed. At least being a cataphract, I can get back to where I want to be more quickly. I didn't get to see it in action. Boo! But I am going to try and get this back to my city now, because I can see enough of the map to know who's leading and who isn't. I mean, the 2-point situation suggests that Genghis Khan is a sitting duck. I could probably expand out here. Now, I might get problems with Spain, but I'm not going to have problems with Genghis Khan. He couldn't even take Warsaw out.
The merchants and the traders have
We got guilds. We also have a great profits, and now we can enhance our religion. Hooray! Right, unfortunately 2 religions beat us to it, so we might not have the enhancer the enhancer belief that we want. And indeed it isn't here. The one I wanted, which I will show you in a minute, is not here. Well, I do have better missionaries than everybody else, so it's oh, I could use it. That itinerant preachers is not a bad enhancer belief to have, because religion pressure will normally go 10 squares, whereas with that it will go 13. I am tempted to go with Holy Order, because that way my missionaries are cheap. Well, relatively cheap. It's a tough one. Yes, I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to go for. As for the second follower belief, I hope the one I wanted is still here. Although I can't remember what I actually wanted. I had planned this through before, in the last session in my head. But let's have a look. What have we got to work with? The top one is actually a pretty good one. So is Feed the World. But ooh, it's a toughie. I don't want holy warriors. That is tempting, but I actually want to build my pagodas rather than build units with my faith. I cannot decide. I'm going to go for the top one because my happiness will rocket sky high eventually as a result. My happiness is currently 11 as it is, so that's pretty impressive, and it actually means I can start, if I wanted to, selling my resources that I only have one copy of for cash, but I don't think anybody has enough money to make that worthwhile yet.
If you enjoyed the video you've just seen, please join my Facebook group and follow me on Twitter for the latest news.